Well, there it is. It's not a finished bike, but it's as close as I can get for now. Still waiting on the tins. Rick's wrapping those up, but it's time to go to the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. And this year I'm super excited. This is my 15th year in a row going to the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. And since King Solomon's not done, won't be going with me, I'm gonna be riding my grandfather's bike, the Barnyard Bike that I built. I'm gonna take it to the rally and enjoy that motorcycle. So right now, until we have tins, this is all I've got for King Solomon. So time to cover it up because we got to get to the rally. We got to get to Sturgis.
My name's Lionel Gammon. I live in northern Utah, and I have a story to tell you. Last season on Barnyard Bike, you came with me on my epic journey as I found my grandfather's 1988 Harley Davidson Softail that had been long since forgotten and left in the barn. Put it back together. We stripped it all the way down and worked with the industry's greatest builders and manufacturers to put this bike back. Well, I'm glutton for punishment and I'm doing it again. This time I have found a motorcycle that was built by a world-renowned builder. Now we're taking his bike that was once lost and forgotten and we're gonna put it back on the road. So join me as I take the adventure of my life, building a motorcycle and raising my 3 boys to become men. This is season 2 of Barnyard Bike.
I've got King Solomon as far as I can get him, and I've got to head to the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. So you're gonna roll with me as we take off and head to the rally. And we're so close. I mean, we were just so close. The benefit we've got is I'm gonna see Rick at the rally. So fingers are crossed, he's gonna have good news for me. Now, he's riding out this year, I'm flying in. You know, my Barnyard Bike's already there, so we've got that situated, but I know he doesn't have parts with him because he's riding in on his chopper. So fingers are crossed, he's gonna have some good news for me, that tins are done. And if that's the case, man, I'm gonna send him a ticket and send him right here to Jackwagon Ranch and get going, and we're gonna have this bike up and running before fall. I mean, that's the goal now. Is couldn't make the rally, so I'm gonna give myself a little bit of time. We're gonna shoot for fall now to get this bike done. So, but man, we're so close. You know, it's so cool to see the bike go from where it was, pile of parts, well, even before that, to see where it was as it was a completed, beautiful motorcycle. And then, of course, I get it as a completed bike, right? Parts and pieces. And now to see right where it's at now. I mean, we are right there. I put the tanks on it, put the fluid, make sure the plumbing's right, and, you know, throw the fenders on. God, we're there. I mean, that front end, of course, which I don't know how Rick still had that original front end. So we've got that's coming. We're there. I mean, this bike is going to be primo, ready to go.
84 years ago, the Jackpine Gypsies started what we call the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. They started it right here, and what they did is they were racing their motorcycles. They wanted to see who was fastest, who had the best bike, and they did it all in hill climbing. 84 years ahead, here we are today, doing Sturgis our way. We don't all hill climb, but the hill climbs do still happen. But we come together, this is like a big family reunion. My brothers and sisters of the open road, we come together every single year, right here in the Black Hills, and you wanna know why we come here? It's for the hills and it's for the motorcycles, for the roar, the rally, and everything that comes with motorcycle riding. It's the Sturgis 84th Annual Sturgis Rally. Did he give us those keys? Never fails. There's always a problem. Hey there. You hear me? The generator died over here at the rig. I came over and restarted it and it choked out and died again, but this pull cord's so bad. I think you better send somebody with those keys. If I had them, I'd swap your generators. Yeah, you're halfway down, so. Sorry, man. Welcome to the rally. Never fails. You had to say it. You just said it right there. If that's the worst thing that's to come, we're fine. You just jinxed us. Figures. We always have that one guy who ruins it for us, and you just did it. Yeah. Yeah. Trying to be funny, and look what you did. You gone and done it, Reigns. All right, man. Bye. When you don't have keys to fix it, somebody else has to fix it.
What if the motorcycle accident wasn't my fault?
Call Law Tigers.
What if I can't get this jacket to close for some strange reason?
Don't call Law Tigers.
What if they rear-ended me and now I'm injured?
Definitely call Law Tigers.
The suit fit me perfect, prop.
That was decades ago. Don't call Law Tigers.
Oh, great!
Injured in a motorcycle accident? Call Law Tigers before you call your insurance company.
You hear me? The generator died over here at the rig. I absolutely hate making those calls, you know. In the marketing and advertising world, you're always, you know, especially with Law Tigers, you know, we're always doing things inventive and trying to be cutting edge. And so to do that, you take a lot of risks, you take a lot of challenges. And I hate making the phone call of, hey, you've got a problem, go fix it. I would rather be the guy to go, hey, we had a problem, I fixed it, we're done, it's over with. But here I am making phone calls to one of our team members to tell them to go fix something because, well, in this instance, I don't have keys to get another generator out and I don't have time to tear into a generator and fix it. But it's not something I like to do. I would rather be that team player of work together, got it done, moved on, we're happy-go-lucky, but now I got to pull somebody else aside. And believe me, I know they don't like getting that phone call of like, oh crap, something's wrong, now I got to go fix it. Or, oh crap, he called me. But that's the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. There's always something. People always ask, what is it about the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally? And this is what it's about. I stand here on hollow ground. This is the Jackpine Gypsies Hill Climb. The rally started by the Jackpine Gypsies and Pappy Hoyle. And they started kind of pushing their limits. They wanted to see how fast could they race their Indian motorcycles, how high of a hill could they climb, and from there on, 85 years later, here we are at the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. Of course, the rally's changed. There is still racing, there's still hill climbing, everything like that goes on, but it's taken on its new identity, if you will. But a lot of these riders, when they come out to the rally, they don't understand that right here, this hollowed ground of the Jackpine Gypsies is where it all started. And I'm honored to come up here. It's one of those little traditions that I have of sneaking my way up here on the back, you know, rubbing the dirt in my hands, getting a feel for what it was like 85 years ago with the Gypsies as they were racing their Indian motorcycles up here. And you know, they never envisioned the rally to look like this, I don't think, but they had true, pure intention. And now we as modern riders get to enjoy the fruit of their labor. We get to be out here and ride our motorcycles in freedom, ride these beautiful black hills, this God-blessed land. And it's all because of the Gypsies, all because of Pappy Hoyle, and because of this ground right here.
The only thing standing between you and the open road is some garage time with the right parts and accessories to make your motorcycle roar. And that's why riders everywhere choose DennisKirk.com, the one stop you need to get your Harley back on the road. Our knowledgeable tech staff will help you navigate our more than 185,000 parts, apparel, and accessories that are ready to ship today, with free shipping on all orders over $89. So tune up your ride and get ready for the next adventure. Ride more, wait less. Dennis Kirk.
One of the mantras of Law Tigers is really to give back and to support the riding community. So when we're out here at the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally every year, we always want to give back and to support those that support us. So what I mean by that is out here in the Black Hills, there's countless campgrounds, you know, landowners that have provided and developed a full campground to support us as riders when we come out here. Everybody's got to have a place to lay their head. And, you know, we've got some phenomenal partners that allow us to, you know, do some marketing, do some advertising. So I get the pleasure of walking out here and driving out to some of these places, not on the bike because this way is just quick and efficient in a car, and go and check, make sure that we're still being good partners with them. There's a lot more to this world than just business and making money and building motorcycles even. It's, you know, it's relationships. It's who you know, how you're supporting them, what kind of experiences can you build together. I've been blessed for many, many years to work with a lot of these great campgrounds in the Black Hills and build phenomenal relationships with them. And so I get the pleasure of coming out here and seeing some old friends. My man, you are officially Island in Sturgis. Congratulations and thank you for letting Law Tigers be with you.
So of course at Sturgis, you know, my biggest supporter has been Dennis Kirk and me building my Barnyard Bike. They helped me out on the first bike, they're helping me out on the second bike, and today they've got their garage built show. So I'm gonna go check it out, get a little inspiration, but also give a little love back to Dennis Kirk, who's given so much love to me.
So what's awesome about Dennis Kirk is not only do they, you know, supply parts to the entire motorcycle industry. When you order today, it ships today, but they do this show called the Garage Built Show. So it's for normal Joes, guys honestly like me, who either know how to build, they're learning how to build, just have the aspire to build. They support, they sponsor, they help them out, and then they put this show together where you literally can't really be a professional builder to even enter. You have to be a garage builder, just a normal Joe who wants to build a bike. They let us come here, enter our bikes, and have a good time and feel like you're one of the big shot, big builders in the world. So of course I'm over here at the Iron Horse Saloon, and this is the Dennis Kirk Garage Build Show. So what I love about this show is, well, first and foremost, with Dennis Kirk supporting and sponsoring me in my garage build to put Barnyard from my grandfather's barn back on the road, this is a show that's only amateurs. So every single one of these motorcycles here has actually been built by somebody like me, somebody who wanted to build. You know, the pros aren't invited here. You'll see some pros walking around. Some of them are even salivating because of the builds. But to see these bikes, to see that not only is it you can take a motorcycle and turn it into whatever you want, but you can actually do it with great people like Dennis Kirk, but it gets inspiration. It guides me. I mean, I'm here looking, knowing that I've got King Solomon in the barn right now, hoping to make it to Sturgis, didn't happen. See, and this is cool too, because see, they took this one, same powertrain as mine. They put an electrical start on it with a kicker, battery powered, but it's a shovel head motor. And King Solomon's a shovel head, but it's got a magneto instead of a battery, but still is a kicker. So they took the same platform as what King Solomon is in theory, different frame, and made their own. It's what motorcycling's all about. Beautiful Evo right there, very similar to the Barnyard Bike there. Late 90s, late 80s, early 90s on that one. And then you get the most radical. This bike looks like it's out of Colorado. It's beautiful, man. This is the kind of stuff I aspire to. I don't want to be a professional builder. I don't want to build for a living. I want to build for me. I want to build something that's cool and unique like this. Something that's just unique. Something that you can be proud of. I know this guy's proud of it. As much as I'm proud of my Barnyard Bike, even when it's broken and it doesn't work right, you know? That's part of the game. That's part of building a motorcycle, is the good, the bad, the ugly. What's up, Heather? Bray has given me the opportunity to rebuild King Solomon, but I've got to put my own touch on it. I've got to put my own flair and twist. And so I've got to find a bike that's going to do that for me. And I actually, right there, just found a good bike that would be a good representation of what I'm looking for, or something that I could use to help me build my bike and to take Rick's complete King Solomon and make it a barnyard style. See, this is what I love about motorcycles is they took this motorcycle and they've made it their own. They customized it exactly how they want to do it. And here it is, exactly what they saw, what they think is awesome, what they think is beautiful. And you know, I may look at this bike and not like everything they did to it, but they do, and they like it. And that's what motorcycling is all about. That is awesome. Same motor as what I've got in King Solomon. It's a shovel head motor. This is like primo chopper style. So I've learned, you look at all these bike builders, and one thing they all have in common is confidence. And of course I had to stop at this green bike because I absolutely love green motorcycles. But to see these guys that are just garage builders having confidence to take something they built, bring it out here, let everybody look at it, love it, hate it, critique it, it's inspired me. So I've got the Barnyard Bike 1 is here, and there's a show I know that's only Evo motors. And I am now inspired to put myself out there, put my bike out there, and we're gonna enter in my Barnyard Bike in a show here in Sturgis. Oh, I can do it.